Alright guys, time to start working on the GY6 scooter. Ah, crap. Alright, well, I think instead of hit resume, I hit quit. That's alright. I'm here with Amy, Courtney, and Gizmo, and we are going to be taking apart the GY6 scooter. Start taking off these bolts. Actually put this on the clamp. Start by taking off just all these front plastic pieces that I possibly can, and that way I can get kind of a good picture on what the bare bones look like on this scooter. And that'll give me a better idea on what I can do with it. And this is the 2008 Lance Milan GY6 scooter. Just gonna put all this hardware back in here so I can't hopefully lose anything. Alright. Let's see. I have to move these guys. Okay, just put my hands on mystery liquid. Nice. Nice that Andrea said I can go ahead and get rid of all the plastic stuff. So he said I don't have any use for it. So I'm like, all right, dude, I'm down to throw out all of it. So that's junk now. Into the trash pile you go. Might not be junk yet. I might say that. Definitely getting rid of all these stupid body trim pieces though. They go around the seat and everything. Since I'll be making a custom seat and all that, I don't need any of that. And that's the part that's falling apart anyway, so no point in trying to keep any of it. Let's see. I think this piece fender. Probably hold on to this piece for now, but again, I like to get most of the stuff off. Oh yeah, these things come off. Take these reflectors off. And let's see. Oh yeah, this kind of just separates. This might be one of the plastic pieces that breaks and it's not savable. About to prove my point right now. This thing just snaps in my hands. I could probably find a cooler fender for Andres anyways. Ah, there goes Courtney. Let me put this thing on the center stand. See if we can pull this thing off without completely breaking it. I guess. This stupid thing. I won't reuse this. Fender. Come on, this is getting a little bit ridiculous here. What the heck? What's going on with this thing? Alright. Got it. Bolt in there. Gosh, yeah, I'm definitely not going to reuse this fender. This thing is way too complex for what it is. Have to possibly fabricate something else. Off there. See where start. Or more able to see Phillips head. And you guys up here. Let's see. This. These ones here to help out. He ate a bunch of spaghetti earlier today, and he's in a good mood. So maybe he will assist a little bit. Who knows? Check out all these Phillips head screws real quick. Detach this front fairing piece from the back fairing piece. And I think after that, this whole thing should come out. Okay. Something else holding it. Maybe some plastic plates or something. Maybe. Check and see what else do you want to screw. I don't feel anything holding it together. Turn this thing around now, so well, I guess you can see it better now. Piece off there. Sitting in the trash pile now. You got any old three-wheelers out there? Carson Hasty. I see a lot of them on Marketplace and stuff, but I have not personally worked on any three-wheelers yet. My buddy, who I'm working on a couple of his bikes, he actually was just talking about, I think, a three-wheeler that he has. But I personally have not worked on any. Just gotta get this ignition off again. I have not taken this off in a while. Twist it. A little twist. Ignition piece off, and it's pretty stuck. grab some negotiation tools and see if I can't get some out there. Maybe with this. Carefully. Careful. Carefully. There we go. I got it. I'm trying to. Minor breakage. It's alright. Salvageable. Nice. Got it out there. The realest scooter you've ever seen. No extra bits, no plastic, just all real. All real components. Maybe I could put this on as a headlight. Wally headlight. Who knows? Let me get Gizmo off there and turn this thing around and see if I can't get a little better visual for you guys. I'm excited about being able to do whatever I want on the scooter. The price has given me the go ahead because I can put some different bars on there. Oh, what's up, P0? How you doing, buddy? Projects earlier with e-lights, but I did not unfortunately get them. I don't know enough about them yet. Party out of here. Oops. One of the newest and oldest cast members, Amy here, got a haircut earlier. She's all ready to go. Ready to help with the projects. Nice. And Courtney just, of course, broke the Elvis glasses earlier. That's cool. They're garbage now. Pile of stuff that I might keep and a pile of stuff that I am for sure going to throw away. So, I'm going to add my personal pile going for sure to be thrown away tonight. Gizmo is ready to get down and dirty with the 2008 Lance Milan. What's up, Soup? How you doing, Soup? Not sure if I'm pronouncing your name right. Soup? Oops. Let me go ahead and pull this little plastic piece off the front. Probably pull the whole headlight off too. Take these turn signals off. Probably replace those with something else, and if not, I will probably definitely be relocating them. Maybe I'll leave them on there for test ride purposes. screws out that I was just replacing the other day. Keep this hole upright. These are just putting gold in there 2 days ago. Nice. Should have called Andres earlier. I've got one more right here. All right. Take this off. Oops. Sure, I'll pick that up. Here. Tire. Gonna have to figure out another way to mount the speedometer. And obviously I'm going to have to clean up the gauges and everything because the speedometer right now sucks. Basically can't even see anything, so I'm gonna have to completely redo that and figure out something with that. Have to temporarily take off these turn signals. Okay. And this goes on that. And the nice thing about not having to reuse these plastics, or at least some of them, is that I don't have to be careful with it. What's up, Jacob Sanders? How you doing, buddy? Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate you, buddy. Rob Mack, your dog, it is, yeah, I saw it playing around in the backyard earlier today, but unfortunately I was not able to catch it. Oh, what's up, Rachel Espiritu? How you doing? Handle 8701, is that a Ruckus? It is a 2008 Lance Milan GY6. It is the same engine as a Ruckus. So basically almost the same, different frame design. Right now I'm taking it all apart. Like I was saying, this plastic piece. I think normally, before I end up hurting myself, let me grab some industrial strength scissors out of the depths of the garage. But yeah, I'm glad that I don't have to reuse the plastics on the scooter project, so I can do stuff like this. And use some super heavy duty scissors. These are the, I don't know, looks like Central Machinery, gigantic scissors or something. Let's just see if I can cut through with this. If not, I have a plethora of other sharp objects I can use. But I think this should be good enough. Oops, sorry, Gizmo. Alright, that works. Alright. Just got a tiny bit more to cut through. Not even really cutting it. I'm like getting semi-close to cutting it and then it's just snapping. So, some more in this anyway. Nice. Big old plastic piece in the trash pile. I've got an electric QS motor that would fit nicely on that GOAT head. Nice, man. That'd be sick. Oh, what's up, Way? How you doing, buddy? electric motors are kind of not my wheelhouse at all. I don't know anything about. I know how to plug things in, and that's pretty much it. I'm not sure about all the motors and stuff, all the controllers and all that. Let's see. Looks like I could take off just this little trim piece for now, and maybe get away with keeping this speedometer, even though it doesn't even function. Really, can't even see anything out of it. Let's see if I can take just this trim piece off. Sit it on there, but I could always tape it on there for now. Nice. Well, now you guys can see the beauty, the inner beauty of the GY6 scooter handlebars. So check it out. What's up, Poppy? Victor Maragibe. Santa Claus is coming to town, and he knows that you've been naughty this year, buddy. Check it out. This is, look at the quality welds on this thing. The quality welds on the GY6 scooter handlebars. This is what your handlebars look like on your scooter, in case you have never taken off the plastic piece. And this is actually what they look like. And look at this beautiful mess that they've left underneath there for you to feast your eyes on. I don't need 90% of those wires. In fact, I don't know, Andres doesn't need most of them, but I'll get to that later. For now, I could at least start just stripping off as much as I can. Let's see, what else? What else? I could always take the seat off, since the seat is garbage now. It has been banished to the shadow realm. And it'll only take a couple of 10mm bolts, or M6 by 1.0 bolts to get that thing out. Let me see. One-hander. This is one-handed, folks. Let me just make this a little bit easier on myself, since I cleaned up a little bit today. Can you tell? Look at this area. You can actually see down there. You can actually see there's people down there. Just doing a little bit of hair cutting. Nothing to worry about here. Okay. And also, have to see if this works. Thanks, Victor. I appreciate it. What in Ed Gein is going on here? Tommy the Cat 6992. Me, Courtney, Amy, and Gizmo are just working on the 2008 Lance Milan GY6 scooter. Right now, we are just taking off the seat, and we're just trying to strip it down, as always, to the bare minimum, just to the skin and bones, as it were. And trying to just get this thing all cleaned up so that we can see how dirty we can get it. Go ahead and take the seat off here. Let's see what we can do. Seat table, I believe. I guess I'll just leave it on there for now. Let's see, something that I wanted to take care of. Oops, sorry, Gizmo. Sorry, buddy. Dangerous spot, huh? Let's see, something else that I could do right now that needs to be done is I need to replace the brake light switch. That is critical to starting these scooters. Let me grab the old one and show you it real quick before I toss it. And put in a new one. Put that on. So this is the old switch. It's all taken apart, and as you can see, rust has infiltrated the housing. This is the new ones. I think it was $5 for 2 of them. Not a bad deal. And I already had to rebuild these switches once with Andres. Nice and crisp. That's what you want. I already knew they were going to fail. Last time I cleaned them out and stuff, it was just kind of for a temporary fix to get him by, and it got him by for about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. And then that was it. Hopefully the mic is working. Let me put this other mic on in case the mic is not working. Last time I was walking around and can't remember who pointed out, I think it was with Kyle, that the audio was not working. So hoping that is not the case. But if it is the case and you did not hear what I just said before I stepped on my tools on accident, I am replacing this little micro switch on the GY6 scooter. Go ahead and move some of this stuff. Actually, I'll just probably mount you on this. Okay, just gonna put this thing on there. Let's see. Hopefully the screw is still in there. It's not. Of course it's not. Let's see. There's a teeny tiny screw for a micro switch. Where would I have gone? Did not anticipate that. It did not come with the necessary hardware, but I guess that is the case. Let me go check the garage concerns and see if maybe they're laying around somewhere. I don't remember seeing a tiny screw anywhere. I know it's got to be here somewhere. Maybe it's this one. It's on the ground, and it seems like it would fit. Let me check. See. Might be the right one. Oh. Okay. Yes, it is the right one. Nice. Grab a little screwdriver real quick. Throw this thing on there. Alright. You can hear. Now it is definitely making the clicking noise that it should. These terminals look like they could use a little work, but I think they will work. This will work as is. Make sure this thing can still start. I'll have to constantly check and make sure that it still starts while I'm modifying it. Since this thing was very stubborn to get going. Here. Okay. I think that's on there. Let me put the key in and try it. Oh crap. Nice. That passenger peg does not move at all. And my shin just found out the hard way. It will not move. Okay. Nice. Now the brake light does actuate. Okay. Nice. What's up, Thomas Short? How you doing, buddy? Glad you're here. We're just working on the 2008 Lance Milan scooter. Just making sure that it's still starting up and everything as it should. Gonna replace the other brake switch real quick. Might as well while I'm here. So I'll have an option to start it either brake lever pull. Pretty self-explanatory. It's just a Phillips head screw. Take it out. Try not to lose the screw. Replace it. simple it was, it is now getting harder. So getting difficult. Screw this in and have another disgusting fart. I felt extremely sick all day today, and I was having probably some of the most disgusting gas that I've had, and I'd say it was probably competing for the top worst gas smells that I've had this entire year. It is the most guttural farts, like gurgling. I can't remember, I think I described it. Okay, so let's see, this one works now. I described it to my wife as sort of like a humming. I said, kind of smells like it sounds like a butt is humming to something to me. I couldn't really tell what it was trying to say. But I could tell what it was trying to smell. Oh, what's up, Rob? How you doing, buddy? How you been? Okay, so this is the normal part that is supposed to be poking out on the switch. Been alright? Been up to anything cool lately, man? Go and pull this switch apart. Nice. So you guys can see, I guess, kind of how it's supposed to work. Who knows? This thing is literally $2.50 worth of material. So obviously this part right here is connected to this terminal. If you couldn't see it right there, again, the rust has infiltrated this micro switch, and so that's probably why it failed. If you're going to, or if you're looking for something that's going on with your scooter, as far as the starting issue, you could start looking here. These little micro switches are obviously not impervious to rust and decay and things like that. So it is being replaced for that reason, because it was not working, and that was one of the issues, is that the scooter would not start easily. It would stop. Not starting. So taking care of that brake light switch will hopefully resolve that issue. There we go. Let's see, what else can I remove from this screen? I want to do probably a little bit of exhaust work on it, try and clean it up and stuff. Yeah, I guess I could start out with just making sure that this front end is all squared away. Could put a different headlight on it for now, since it doesn't have a headlight anymore. Yeah. Let's see. I guess I can start looking into the lights and seeing which ones are which, and which indicators are absolutely needed and which ones aren't. Let me see if maybe I can separate this plastic piece from the speedometer. Or maybe I'll select the headlight first. How about that? Maybe I will select a headlight first. Get these lower running lights out of the way.
Immerse yourself in an unparalleled audio experience. No, not the headphones. My voice. It's created with artless AI.
Oh, nice. One of these wires broke.
for your videos with the new
Taking it off the front, that's okay.
Give your videos a voice
I'll just take these running lights off. How about that? Oh, running lights later. I'll hook them up. Yeah, let me bring you guys over here and grab a headlight. Actually, no, just keep it on this one. He's up there. He's watching. He's waiting. He skipped his ad real quick. Cup of pug. Alright. Take this down. Let me throw you guys on here real quick. Let's see. Well, there's my girl. Yep, Blunts. The girls are all here tonight, as usual. Any taco places? I haven't gone to any taco places lately, Rob. Unfortunately, that was the last time I went when I posted that last video. Thrift store shopping tomorrow, hopefully. Swap meet. Haven't gone in 8 months, but watching your channel. Nice, Rob. Any newer taco places you visited? You can help yourself to a reasonable amount of condiments after you get your tacos or burritos. Don't need to ask, but some spices are experimental depending on your heat tolerance. You know what, Rob? My heat tolerance is not the greatest. I went to a Thai food place one time here in San Diego, and the lady asked what the spice level was. I said medium, and it was the hottest thing I had ever experienced in my life. And somebody had told me that before I went there. They said, hey, it's kind of spicy. And it was way beyond kind of spicy. So, my heat tolerance is not the greatest. I've never been one to eat a bunch of spicy food. But I'm glad to hear that you're going to some swap meets, Rob. Have you ever found anything really cool at the swap meets? I have quite a few swap vlog videos to edit and upload, but trying to squeeze in some motorcycle content also. me grab a light. Try this. Real quick. This over here for tonight. Whoa! Wow! Never even seen it that well lit. I've never even seen that part of the garage before. I just assumed I was throwing clothes in the washer or dryer. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, Reds. What's up, Dirt Biker 75? Yeah, I remember you, buddy. Red's usually hotter than green, but you develop sight versus color. There's radishes and cucumbers you bite after you bite a taco. Very good. I gotta try that. I've been liking ghost pepper, but Carolina Reapers are great for sore throat. Fang taught me everything I know. I hope not, Blunts 420. I hope I didn't teach you everything I know, because everything you know might not be correct. But I'll still take the credit. I'll take the credit where it's not due. Time to go for a little shopping trip at Fang's Garage. Yeah, we are all learning, Rob. Most specifically me, I think. Yep. If it is a tutorial on how to ruin a motorcycle very quickly, I might have taught you that. Let's see what the shopping trip has to provide today. There's quite the selection that has been curated by Fang himself. Let's see if I can just freaking create a place for this camera to go. How about that? Let's see here. You can't. You gotta sell. Let's see. Where can I put this? Let me go grab this. Or actually, how about this? Grab this thing again. All right. How about this? Let me get the little tripod out and set up our help. Also got this new decal installed on the desk here. Pretty cool. Harley Davidson motorcycles. Just gonna get this thing set up real quick. A little flexible tripod. So this can assist me. And thanks for the kind words, Rob. I am trying to not just upload swap meet stuff, not just upload motorcycle stuff, and also not just upload random stuff. It's not too random. Just random enough to find it acceptable by yours truly. Let's deep dive into the parts bin and go all in and see what we can find. The White Monkey mask reminds me of a Plasmatics Wendy Williams song, Monkey Suit. I gotta check that out. Wendy Williams? I haven't seen Wendy Williams in a while. But that White Monkey mask is, I believe, not the original, but this right here is the original mask that started it all for Fang's Garage. Bought by my mother. The Frankenstein mask. She bought me this mask, and I just about had a heart attack when I was, I think, 10 years old. And she also bought me the monkey mask shortly afterwards. So, if you want to talk to someone about this whole thing, you can ask my mom. Oh, did Wendy Williams die? That's crazy. I did not know that. I thought she was still alive. I thought I saw something about her, but I had not heard anything really specifically in a while. Let's see what kind of headlights we can find. Obviously, that's a no. These, probably not, since I just got these, and they will probably be used on the shovel head. No. Gizmo, could you at least help, buddy? Can you at least try to help, or at least look like you're helping? There you go. Look like you're helping, that's alright. Let's see. Something is pulling my beard. Let's see if this one has to offer. Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, this is the one that I had on the Ultima when I wrecked it. There's a little bit of road rash there, but this is a cool headlight. Cooper Halloween masks, I remember, especially the heavy pancake makeup odor, very distinct. Yeah, I know the mask scent that you're talking about, that super thick rubber. That's one of my favorite smells, along with old books. Also, probably thanks to my mom. The one that influenced me to start reading a lot of books. This looks like the start of a crime investigation program, Planet Pot. You are correct. It is the beginning of CSI Miami. There is a new cast and crew here, and they are ready to solve some crimes. Hopefully the mic is not getting completely scorched right now. The little adapter thing is all jacked. But check it out. What's up, Gumby Gumba? I've been waiting for you. I actually have a lot to talk to you about. If you could message me on Instagram, I have some stuff to send to you, Gumby Gumba. Check it out. We're just selecting some, we're selecting a, there you are, right there. That's where you're coming from. That's where you're going through. A triangle headlight. Looks pretty cool. Unfortunately for Andres, the rat scooter is not qualified for a triangle headlight. Unfortunately, it is not. We will keep. This is my only social. Well, you know what, Gumby Gumba? I'm glad you're here, buddy. I've been actually waiting for you for a long time. I said, where's Gumby Gumba? I haven't seen him. I've been searching for you, so I'm glad that you finally showed up. We are just searching through the lights on the scooter project. Hopefully, pretty soon, Gumby Gumba will be doing giveaways live on Fang's Garage. If these co-hosts here don't give it all away first. And that game kind of looks good. Not gonna lie, it kind of looks. It kind of looks like a good game. back, Gumby. We have a lot to talk about. This looks pretty ratty. I'll put this in the possibility pile. This little headlight here, possibility for the GY6 Rat scooter. Random bulb. Don't let it get wet. I'm going to try not to Mark's Carney 2030. Unfortunately, Gizmo here, he was drinking WD-40 earlier. He's putting it on his skin like lotion on his skin. Gumba said don't feed Gizmo after 12. He was asking if soft serve counts. Specifically the pineapple flavored soft serve. He wanted to know if that counted. I said I think it counts. I think it counts, buddy. I don't think that just somehow doesn't count. This is a cool little brake light. It's kind of flush mount. And it's got a cool little round lens, but unfortunately, look at that mounting depth. You have to mount that thing into a wall like 2 feet. What's Gizmo's favorite chicken spot? Well, Gizmo's favorite chicken spot right now has got to be the Popeyes. He never, unfortunately, got over the craze of the Popeyes chicken sandwich. He does not like pickles, obviously, but he picks them off there if they don't just take them off by themselves. He does get mad because the pickle flavor is still kind of on there. So nothing really I can do about that if I can't be there to make the sandwich myself. A pirate ship themed bike. Rob, that sounds like a really cool idea. And I might have to do something like that, something nautical. That'd be sick to have some kind of a treasure chest on there somewhere. Maybe on the back. With anchors, maybe a ship deck, masts, cannons. I like the idea. Cannons, exhaust pipes, cannon exhaust pipes. Rob, that sounds like a cool idea. Maybe I'll have to do that on one of the upcoming bikes. I just kind of pick one part and then let the bike tell me what it wants. This thing is a no-go for sure, since it is a futuristic LED light and it actually really sucks as a light. It is one of the worst lights I've ever had. I think I got a refund for it because I was like, this is like ridiculously underpowered. And it's like, you couldn't even use it as a flashlight. Check out this one. This is cool. HM84. Pretty sick. That's cool. It even says motorcycle. 4022 made in Japan. Pretty cool. I'm not going on that scooter though. Let's see. Got a couple standard like 7-inch. This one kind of looks cool. Unfortunately, the bulb is integrated into the lens. So, eerie green glow, that would be sick. Have some sort of Flying Dutchman theme to it. I agree, that would be pretty cool for a motorcycle theme. Got a KZ1000 light there. This one's pretty cool. Got this at the swap meet. Look how thin this thing is. This is a Dietz 4-70 light. Not sure what it is. Maybe a reverse light. Pretty thin. I'm not sure about changing out the bulb. Looks possible, definitely. But I'm not sure the procedure on that. Something that concerns me with these old lights is always if these lenses crack or something, is there a way to take it off and possibly replace it, blah blah blah. So this one actually looks kind of cool. kind of like this. I kind of like the square look. Let me set this aside. So maybe, I think I'm going to say no on this. I don't think I want to give Andres a little tiny light. But 2 square lights might actually look kind of sick on that scooter. Make it real overpowered with the headlight capabilities. All right. Let me move on to possible brake lights real quick and see what we can find. Of course, got all the little indicators for neutral lights, or that would be like a high beam light. This one's really sick. Check this out. Let me see if I can get you through the lens there. No, it's gonna be too murky, but check this out. It's like a marble lens on the indicator. Got these ones, these smaller ones. This one's one of my personal favorites that I modified to kind of make work. This little glass dome indicator. I really like indicator lights for some reason. Looks like Green Lantern's ring. You know, you got that right, Gumby. It does look like I am about to become, and I get this a lot, believe it or not, Gumby. A lot of people mistake me for Ryan Reynolds. If I walked around with this box is just falling apart. I should just take it out and not even, I should fix it. But a lot of people mistake me for Ryan Reynolds whenever I'm walking around with my Green Lantern ring on. And it's understandable. We look pretty similar. We have a similar hairstyle and everything. But yeah, let's see. Got this other one. This one's really cool. Look at this, like kind of honeycomb, like facet cut red indicator. You know, I thought you could, Gumby. I thought you could see it. I had a feeling a lot of people say the same thing. They say, "You look." They say I could tell that Gumby is going to be able to see the clear. Oh, this tripod sucks. If I just slightly tap it, it goes careening into the box, and because it's like bent over at a 90-degree angle. And I was thinking maybe turning Gizmo into a cyborg. I'm not sure. But yeah, a lot of people say that they thought you'd be able to see the clear, same kind of looks as Ryan Reynolds between me and him. Also got this other little green facet indicator light. Watch out, Hollywood. There's a new kid in town. That's right. Ryan Reynolds. Watch out, buddy. Those scripts are mine. With chain running to custom-made vest. You know, that would be pretty cool for Gizmo. I think he'd be styling and profiling if I did that for him, and I think he'd probably love it. I am keeping an eye out for a little vest for him, or a little leather jacket, a little riding jacket. This would be sick. A little square brake light. Nice, got another little square one. Unfortunately, I have not seen one yet. At least not one small enough for him. Those might be sick. I might go with just some of these regular bullet lights for it. Let's see. Probably not that. Or these might actually be kind of cool. Not sure if these are just indicator lights or where these came from exactly. Let me leave these out. And probably leave this out. I could probably throw these on there too. These turn signals. I don't know. I'll leave those in there for now. Got a lot of little brake lights in here to choose from. Maybe I'll give them like, here's one. No, that's not the same. How about this? No. Too many options. Should put a tombstone brake light on there. That'd be cool. These might be kind of sick. I don't know. Let's see. I can at least kind of mess with these for now and see what we have. Right, Gizmo? Let's see where we're at. You mountain guys back on this thing. Okay. Should probably see if this thing works, huh? Real quick, the big mouth Billy Bass. Let me grab a screwdriver real quick and see if I can't get the battery cover off. Actually, see if the don't screw around in shop class. I thought you were supposed to screw around. At least with the screwdrivers, right? See if this will work. Do a quick diagnosis. Oh, I have not seen that South Park episode. Do you put shoes on Gizmo when y'all leave the house? I do have some little tiny Crocs that he wears, but he likes to kick them off whenever we're riding the scooter. So I don't normally try and put them on there because he will just kick them off. Or maybe goggles with elastic glue for Gizmo as he rides with you. Made out of those indicator lights. Yeah, I should make some little goggles for him, huh? He definitely needs some protection as he rides. Screwing around leads to tinkering, which leads to greater concepts. I agree. I have not watched South Park in quite a while. See if the Dollar Tree batteries will bring this Billy Big Mouth Bass to life. Bro pulled out an antique. I remember when Billy Bass hit the market. I remember that too, Gumby. I remember thinking, wow, that's cool. And then I saw the competitor. The cool catfish. Goth Kids on South Park made me. I remember that one. The Goth Kids. Well, I remember one of the first episodes when I saw them. It's kind of concerning. The battery, little battery holder there, it's kind of messed up, but let's see if it'll still work. Come on. I'm over this one-handed with my left hand, so cut me a little slack here, folks. Just a little, not too much. If I get too much, I'll run wild. Let's see if it works. Well, it looks like Billy could use a little bit of lubrication on the internals, huh? Try and move his mouth a little bit. This is completely normal. If you guys do have a largemouth bass at home and he is struggling to open his mouth or move his abdomen, just go ahead and continue moving it back and forth, just like so. Let me get you guys. Oh. Okay. There goes the copyright. Yeah, I think he could use a little bit of work. What do you guys think? Probably. Maybe if I set him up a little bit. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, it's not shutting off. It won't shut off. And it's the off switch.
Don't worry. Be happy.
I am worrying.
Don't worry.
I am worried. This won't shut off now. No wonder someone got rid of it. No wonder this thing was sitting at the bottom of a well, untouched. A note attached saying, "Do not turn on." Okay.
Can you help me?
Yeah, I do need you to help me. You need to help me stop. So, might have to, yeah, it could, maybe add piercings to Billy Bass. You know what? I might have to do that. Give him a little nose ring or something. I think I picked this thing up for, I think it was $5. I can't remember. I'll have to review the swap blog footage. But yeah, it looks like it could use a little TLC. The thing that worries me about this is, if you look right here, it's like sewn on there. So it's kind of like, I think from what I could tell, not really serviceable. Unless I want to try and take this apart and sew it back together, which is going to be insane to try and do for a little rubber fish. So we'll see. Maybe there will be another way. Maybe I could secretly dissect him or something from behind. Clearly this is a little bit damaged right here, but whatever. Yeah, something is up with the adhesive right here. It looks like it came loose. So yeah, I'm not sure. Might have to do a little surgeries on it. A couple surgical surgeries and it should be fine, I'm hoping. But yeah, gotta definitely keep this far away from the Billy Big Mouth bass, since it is clearly haunted and does not want to be disturbed. Yeah, grab some of these lights. Bring these over here and just get a general idea on what they could look like on the GY6 scooter. Amy's saying hi, guys. Here. And let me grab these two real quick. Starting to remind me of the scooter fairing tabs. Rinky Dink. Yeah, I agree. That Scooter and Billy Big Mouth Bass have collaborated on the build quality, and they both are not meeting the standards anymore. At least over time, they have declined. So we can go ahead and see how these lights might look in some weird scooter chopper reality. Clearly, I'll have to make some new handlebars and stuff for it. So, see how this might look. I hate Samsung phones. You literally have to reteach the American Oxford Dictionary. Makes this slang. Dang. I have the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, and that is I don't know what kind of phone I could get. I don't know what kind of new phone I'll get, but hopefully something with a decent camera this time. This one has deteriorated over time, so could do something like this, double headlight. Could be something. Let's see a little bit. The gasket is missing. Could do a dual square light. I kind of like a round light though. Can we get a round light and see how that would look? Maybe a 7-inch light would look cool on this. Maybe I lack the vision. Take a look. See what 7-incher. The 7-incher will do. The H4 bulb.
Basically, I'm going to turn my voice into singing selective version of R&B.
Okay.
I'm just going to try to
Alright, that's enough. Got this 7-inch headlight on here. Let's see how this might look. That might actually look cool with a gigantic headlight. It'd be funny if I had an even bigger headlight. That might look sick. Super low. Down low. Right up against the tire. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. I can put it all the way out here. I can put it up super high. Just for now. That might actually look kind of sick. Super low down there. But, I don't know. No. Could put it something like that. Not planning on buying this thing until I at least get a seat made. So, not in a huge rush, but I also don't want to take forever with this. So, I do want to keep it semi-rideable, but I want to kind of get a little bit of a idea of what I'm going to do with it exactly as far as the design of it. Pretty soon here. A circular headlight would look cool, but I'm thinking a fairing would look sick. Wait a minute. What about this? What about this? I just stepped on that ignition piece. That was cool. Turn it right back into a scooter. Turn it from one scooter into another scooter. That's what I'm using. It'll resell last second. Oh. Are you rebuilding the Lance from ground zero? So the Lance Milan scooter, I've been given the green light to do whatever I want to it. So I'm basically just brainstorming right now and just looking at different ideas, and seeing maybe what could possibly go down. Um, but yeah, as far as the feature of the Land Swan scooter, I can basically design it how I please, and yeah, I'm going to check and see what looks cool, what could possibly be a front headlight turning or whatever. Maybe use some of these parts finally. I also have these old orange rectangular headlights to use, something like that, or even something like this. That might look cool. Let's see, try to use something like this. That might look sick. And then put another one underneath it. Put a clear one underneath it. Or maybe have these two, or actually maybe one of these and two clear. That might look sick. Obviously, none of this is set in stone since I'm just messing around with it and trying to see what might look cool. So my thought was have it something like this. Two headlights and third one. I'll probably relocate that. Like that. I don't know. We'll see. Let's set these over here. These are a possibility. And see if I can quickly figure out anything else that I can pull off of this thing for the end of the night. Let's see. I'm trying to think of anything else that's not really critical. Turn signal indicator, that's not critical. Let me pull this thing off of this plastic real quick. So it is bothering the crap out of me. Let's see, an adjustable. Just over here. Okay. Take this off real quick. I'll just leave this speedometer over here for now. Take this off here. Throw this in the pile parts that are most certainly not going to be needed anymore. These parts are ready to be thrown into the trash. And I am just about ready to throw them in. Nice, Den. Glad you're here. What's up, Grass Bass? How you doing, buddy? Just thinking the other day, again, I need to do some fishing. Time to go to this big old pile of junk to the trash. Finally. I've been doing this for a while. Get rid of all these old plastic pieces for the scooter. I don't even have room in my truck anymore. But I'll get rid of this thing. I'm gonna get rid of this fender. Oh, yeah, that's all this thing. Nice. Look at all these pieces I get to throw away now. These big old pieces to throw out. Actually, yeah, I don't think I'll do that. There's no reason to. Hey, look at this. All this plastic. All gone. Well, let's see. I think it's looking pretty cool. I like the way it looks. Now that it's kind of naked and afraid, as it should be. Usually how I like all the projects to feel naked and afraid. It's a popular TV show. Not sure why that's so appealing to everybody. Watch people nude, running around in the wild wilderness. I think that's kind of not an ideal situation. You would think that if someone was going to be, I guess that would be why they'd be afraid, for instance, to get nude. But you know, you are in a survival situation, don't you necessarily be naked. I mean, you see things that be a little bit more prepared. I don't know, I never watched the show. I just heard that it's called Naked and Afraid. So, I'm assuming they're just making poor decisions with the planning as far as wherever they're going. I'm guessing that they're maybe at amusement parks or at a whitewater rafting adventure, something like that. Or I would imagine they are naked and afraid. I'm not certain. Yeah, I'm definitely going to move this regulator off of here. Try and move it down to the front or something. But I will try and clean up all these extra little wires and stuff off of the front here. And do my best with the GY6 scooter. And make it as cool as possible for Andres. That's the plan. The plan is to make it as cool as possible for him. And yeah, right now it looks like a pretty cool little platform. Mike, it sounds distant. Nice. Shepherd's Chapel YouTube explains Bible. What's up, Shepherd's Chapel? How you doing, buddy? What are you guys learning tonight about the Bible? Thanks, Rob. The mic was underneath my shirt a little bit. I'm out here with Gizmo and Courtney working on the GY6 scooter. I think pretty much done for the night. The plan is to make a custom seat for it, clean everything up, clean up all the wiring, and make everything look as cool as possible. I'm not sure what I'm going to do exactly as far as the styling of the bike. Andres has given me full permission to do whatever I want as far as customizing it. I think probably the first thing I'll do is just get some pictures on the computer, start thinking of some ideas, and start plotting it out. Street Fighter style. That is possible. I'm kind of thinking like maybe a raft bike, and make it very novelty with like a lantern light or something like that. It obviously is going to be a huge deal to try and hide everything. If I were to try and make it like a chopper, like a proper chopper, like a show chopper, and also I'm basically doing this for my buddy Andres. I'm doing this just as a favor to him, and I'm not going to charge him anything to do this for him. I'm just going to do this as a friend, try and give him the best chance possible to have a cool little scooter. So yeah, I'm not going to spend the rest of my life customizing this for Andres, but I am going to try and make it as cool as I possibly can for him. I'm going to try and customize this thing to the max, and probably give it maybe I'm guessing some sort of a sissy bar, or maybe some sort of a luggage thing. Maybe a beach theme bike would be cool. I don't know. To make it a beach theme bike, it might be suspension piece off there. Yeah, so the scooter is looking a little bit better today. Feels a little bit easier to mess with, a little bit cleaner. Clearly, there's not as much to mess with back here. There. And you can see, at least in my mind, just getting that those plastic pieces off there, just makes it feel a lot easier to mess with, and not as big of a headache to try and get all the components. Now I can clearly see what's going on with all the steering stem and everything, and start messing with that. And I don't know, it just seems a lot cleaner to me without all this plastic junk on there. I'm gonna hopefully get it a lot cleaner than this, and or make it look a lot rattier. I was trying to think of some different things to cover up some of the components, different little boxes and stuff, old tins and things like that. But basically, I want to try and minimize the amount of wires that are on the headlight and everything. I'm sorry, not the headlight, on the handlebars. Try and minimize that, so it's a little cleaner up there. And yeah, just try and make everything look a lot cooler. Probably leave this on here for now. I was also thinking of maybe a little battery box, maybe a kind of some wood grain stuff would be kind of cool. I don't know. I don't know how long wood grain will last. Andres lives in not super close to the water, but anywhere in San Diego, parts of San Diego, it'll get a little bit moist. So I anticipate the water kind of wreaking havoc on some wood. Never really worked on wood that much. I've seen Kawasaki's with minimal fairings call this down to the bone. Yeah, that's I've seen that the Street Fighter look. That's kind of what I might be going for on the EX500. So the deal for real took off the fairings on the GY6 scooter, and now just getting ready to pretty much put it away for now. Wanted to get a little side profile of it real quick. Bring the train in. Almost set it up today, but I did not end up doing it. What's going on, the deal? Yeah, I think the scooter looks pretty cool like that. It is looking stripped down. It is definitely a lot cleaner looking, in my opinion. Now I can definitely see the nice, good side profile of it, and be able to hopefully start working on it and getting it all fixed up. Yeah, I'm thinking. Let's see, give me 1 second, guys, and go refill my vape real quick. yeah, I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is make a seat like kind of like this. Maybe a king and queen seat. I don't know. Andres is a little bit shorter than me, but not by much. So I'm thinking maybe something slightly more plugged in like this.
I use this before to just take full prompts with complete context. I describe what I need in plain English, flow formats it, proper facing, file paths,
Oh, I see.
everything from way you get there. If you're not following those,
A little bit loose.
it's the authentication by
Looks like maybe something's missing.
user service APIs to match.
Interesting. I'll have to diagnose that a little bit further. Looks like a bushing is missing
For your strategy. And the
on that front
difference in AI
suspension part.
is massive because it's so much easier to do flow more complex.
Looking at that.
That's it right on the front.
But yeah, probably have it about here. I'm thinking maybe the seating position. Maybe a little bit lower like this. And I can't really let go of both hands pulling on the brakes, but I'm thinking maybe like this for the handlebars. A little bit taller. Maybe some little pullback bars or something. Maybe like this. Little C bars. You can grab those other handlebars. See what I'm doing really quick. Sit, probably have a little bit farther forward like this. He's not going to be sitting this low anyways, but he's going to be sitting more like this, probably more like this. That looks pretty cool. Chopper bars, put it forward so it just stays put. Look at it from where you guys are at, see how it looks. Back there. That looks kind of sick. If you ask me. Looks cool. The end is nigh, and only Jesus saves. The world is passing away for eternity. Jesus saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. Everyone has sinned, which condemns them to damnation without Jesus. And they said, believe on the Lord Jesus Christ, and thou shalt be saved, and thy house. That's from Acts 16:31. Thanks for that. Those verses. Dogs are God's gift. I believe everything you said is 100% correct. And believe it or not, I 100% believe that that is the only way to get to heaven is to accept Jesus as your Savior. So, sick. Looks like something out of Mad Max. Gumby Goomba. I agree. This thing does look like it's coming straight up out of Mad Max. And I think that the tail gunner here wants to go for a little spin. Unfortunately, it is pretty late, and I don't have a headlight sorted out. But maybe tomorrow we will get it figured out, and I can slap together something, and we can go for a little ride, or maybe go on a ride with one of the other bikes. There are 7 more here, and I think 2 of them work. So, what do you think of the handlebars? That would look kind of sick, huh? Something like that. Courtney likes it. She likes a little storage compartment area. Yeah, looks cool. Amy's here, and she's ready to participate in Fang's garage. She loves it so far, and she is a team player. Gizmo, on the other hand, not always a team player, but we try. All right. All right. Looks cool, guys. Maybe some bike lights temporarily for bike rides from Dollar Tree. That's not a bad idea, Rob. It wouldn't take much to just throw a little bracket on here. But a bike light might be pretty easy. I want it to be like, semi-legit when I'm riding around, and try and keep it as legit as I possibly can. So in the event that I get pulled over, I'm not screwing myself too hard. But I could possibly mount a headlight on the handlebars or something. I don't know. Courtney seems to think it's a decent idea with the bike lights. Maybe they have some really bright bike lights nowadays. I haven't bought bike lights in a long time, so check it out, guys. 936 subscribers. The video that I put out earlier today was from about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, and showed that I had 173 subscribers. So the fact that it's at 936, that's really cool, guys. So I appreciate all the support, all the help. Gizmo here, he loves the fact that you guys have been helping us out so much. Me and Courtney here, we've got some more cleaning to do, guys, and we got to put all this stuff away. It's late. It's 12:11, and I've got to go to bed. So Courtney here, she unfortunately does not sleep. She just stays up all night and watches. She likes to pick through the mattress for bed bugs, unfortunately. I like it whenever I get bed bugs, but she likes to take them out of the mattress and eat them. So they do, even some with laser lines for options to switch to. Oh yeah, I've seen those ones in the back with the looks like almost like a lane that you're in. Yeah, I'm glad you came back, Rob. Glad that you're here, and hopefully you'll come by on the next one where we'll be working on the GY6 scooter again. That's it for me and Courtney and Gizmo. We're gonna go grab some snacks, grab some fudge covered Oreos tonight, and go see what show we can get into. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by. Again, if you want to see some more weird stuff, stop on by tomorrow, maybe. I don't know, whenever I go live again. I'll see you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for all the likes. See ya.